Hi, it's Hannah.
It's Tina and this is
By the Graces. Welcome back to our channel. Today is kind of like a different day. We're still going to be reacting to SB19, but this time we're gonna react to something most people don't even want to look back to, and it's a fan-made video and it's called
SB19 Moments that are just so painful to watch.
Yeah.
And so if you know us, you know that we're huge fans of SB19 and we really react to their, performances or music videos. But this time, of course, we're going to watch this video because we think it's too important of a video or it's too meaningful of a video for us to not watch, to react, and of course to share our thoughts with you guys.
Yeah, so we just want to let you know that we watched this video, like the whole interview, like months ago already. And also, this is the video that Liza Soberano has commented on. And so we just thought we want to react to it.
So if you're new to our channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and also click on the bell to be notified whenever we post a new video. Also, you can follow us on Instagram or Twitter. It's by the Graces or by the Graces _. And also, we just recently created a Facebook page. So if any of you are from Facebook and you want to check updates, you can head onto our page on Facebook. It's also by the Graces.
So I think let's get into this heartbreaking
Video.
moment.
It's just like a press conference.
Pero kanina pa ako ba? Ano ba yan, Steph? Ano ba yung ayos mo yan? Talagang style yan. Hindi na tinawag Stella.
Yung style ko po ba o yung name ko? Kasi po, clear ko po, yung name ko po, Stella. Kasi po galing po siya, yung full name ko po is Stelvester po. Opo, Stelvester.
Barakong.
Opo, kasi po yung mama ko po, idol niya po si Sylvester Stallone. Kaya doon niya po pinasi yung name ko po.
Oo.
Tapos po, yung style ko naman po ngayon, actually po, hindi ko po alam eh. Kumbaga, kung ano lang po yung naisip ko, ito yung sugot ko.
Kasi may isang music pala to.
Parang ganun po, yun lang po yung
Nakasandan para mas
Pero wala
dama.
po. Wala po.
So lahat kayo straight.
Opo. Pero, may kulot po. May
Sino?
Ako pa kulot. Kung sakali naman pong kulot talaga ako, wala naman pong masama doon.
Hindi ba siguro
Kinuha na yung side yung mic.
Kasi po, madalas po siya yung mga, kasi mas matagal na po kami magkaibigan. Close din po kasi siya madalas sa mga babae.
Make-up siya ngayon, no? Parang bakla talaga.
Grabe siya magsa-makeup eh. Grabe siya magsalita talaga.
Clear na kanina about sa bading issue. Kasi sabi niyo kanina may mga pa-hold payments at saka yakap. Munti ko na tuloy tanongin kung may nabuong bromance ba eh.
Yung bang itsura nyo ay pinakialaman nyo nitong mga Korean na
Po kami ng Korean entertainment. Tinulungan lang po nila kami pag-style.
you sound like a K-pop. How would you promote K-pop? K-pop. You sound like a K-pop group.
Honestly po, yung music po kasi namin, galing po talaga sa isang Korean producer. Pero po, kasama po kami talaga sa music production. Producer lang
Ang smart niya
kaya
sumagot.
niya lang po kami mag-record. Hindi niya po kami pinakalam kung anong gusto.
Ano yung confident mo?
At the same time, humingi
Si
po siya ng
Josh.
suggestion sa amin.
Na, ano na,
For
may
example, tinatanong niya,
Si Canon Butter.
ito po yung sa anak po ng may-ari ng genre. Yung K-pop din po, influence po siya ng J-pop and ng American pop. Response kung bakit K-pop dito
Pwede na si Josh mag-backup.
First language din po.
So cool na siya talaga yung sumagot ng part na to.
Kaya,
Siya kasi yung more into that.
Alam mo yung alam niya what
Heart.
he's saying.
You're not bothered by the fact that you sound like a Korean. Hindi kayo napapahalar ng
Ready na si Josh.
tunog nyo na hindi kayo Pilipino, kundi Korean.
hindi po kami nababother kasi po, sa totoo lang,
Kasi ako bothered ako.
Bother din ako sa'yo, pero okay lang. Sige lang.
Ang galing nyo nga. Mas magaling pa nga kayo sa pinuntahan ng press ko.
You know, there's this thing na the way people talk about others is also the way they could talk about you. Kaya you have to be careful. Kapag gano'n na yung usapan, like, if for example may nagchichismis sa'yo about other people, then you better make sure na someday, or pag things go rough between you, para araw gano'n din siya magsalita sa'yo. Like, he talked about the press con, he was in it. Ano ba yung pinakita niya? We never know what press con it is.
Exactly. It's just interesting how, alam mo yung whenever Pablo speaks, syempre Pablo na ako ngayon, whenever he speaks, it's
Sejun
like...
pa siya dyan.
Okay, si Sejun pa pala. Tapos Sejun yung nakalagay na name. Yung when he speaks, alam mong he really did his research. Parang prepared siya. I don't know if he's prepared for this kinds of questions. Pero syempre, in a press con, especially first time nila to, hindi talaga nila alam what questions they're gonna face. Tapos, you can see na parang he really knows what he's talking about.
You can defend what you're saying. You
Oo,
can
you
defend
can.
where your stance is. Yung parang ganun.
So, dinami-dami siguro ng essays na ginawa nito ng college. Hindi pa ba siya matututo?
It's important na parang kasi for them, feeling ko, every press con is like a battleground. You don't go there na wala kang weapon. So, yun yung weapon niya.
Si Josh ready na eh.
Si Josh ready na yan. Naghihintay lang siya ng tamang time.
Ano po ako, maging performer. Independent child po kasi ako. Bale, laki po kasi ako sa hirap. Tapos sabi po nila sa akin na, hindi kasi sikat dyan. Wala na po mapala dyan. Parang mga ganun po. Pero, naniwala na po ako sa sarili ko. Kahit parang wala po akong kakampi, naniwala lang po ako na itong ginagawa ko, basta magsisumikip ako, magarating ko rin po in the future.
Since suggesting iba yung rules, pag na-develop ito, gumawa ko pa, kaya lang kasi diba? Eh parang siya yung magdadala sa grupo. Okay naman sa inyo yung
Okay lang naman po yun. It's an edge for us kasi po, parang success ng isa sa amin, success na po ng buong grupo.
Ang smart niya
So,
sumagot.
more exposure for Justin is more exposure for us. Mas makikilala po siya, mas makikilala lahat kami. Wala akong
Nakita mo yung may nag-agree?
Oo.
Tama.
Ang smart actually sumagot ni Josh. It's like, his brain is so attractive.
Oo. Basta ang smart niya, if parang you don't wanna mess with the person who knows what he's doing.
Oo, tapos yung parang, I'm just, sad kasi this whole time si Stel parang quiet na lang siya sa side.
Why did we watch this? So, nalagpasan ko na yung stage na nasasaktan ako. Pinanood pa natin.
tingnan sa amin.
Yes po, kaya po rin kami ng grupo kasi kailangan po namin i-cover
May nag-agree.
pagkukulang witnesses ng isa't isa. So parang consistent, main vocal po siya. Bali, kaya niya po i-cover yung mga witnesses ng iba.
Itong Justin Smart din to.
Smart din niya, hindi na pinapa...
Ngayon na-cover up niya po yan.
5 years na-miss, parang na nagkakaroon ng solo-solo kami.
5 years is long naman eh.
Ang hirap kayo.
Actually po, in the span of 4 years na training po namin, marami na po talaga kami pinagdaanan.
Yung
Hindi
bond.
ko ma-imagine yung ibang pinagdaanan namin. Pero, nandun na lang din po kasi yung parang pagmamahal po namin sa passion. And siguro po, nag-uusap din po kami.
Ever man na mabuhog kami. Siguro, pagpapatuloy pa rin namin yung band na nandun na kahit nagtatrabaho kami, mag-perform pa rin kami on stage kasi yun talaga yung gusto ng puso namin. Doon kami masaya. At feeling ko, habang buhay, habang nabubuhay kami, mag-perform kami kung may opportunity na binibigay sa akin.
So ngayon, hindi na kayo na.
Ito mo si Justin. Yan tawag niya si Ken.
True. Ang ganda nun. Nakakainis yung na to, background music. Ayoko kasi maging emotional. I just wanted to.
Hindi ako mag-emotional. I promised myself na hindi ako iyak in this video.
I don't wanna cry. I just don't wanna be emotional kasi
I almost got emotional dun sa part na si Josh whenever kasi I remember ayoko na nga kasi ayoko na, hindi na normal yung lagi na ako naiyak in reaction video. Naalala ko yung thread niya sa Twitter kasi. And then the first time I read that, it's like anyway, I love Josh. I love Josh talaga. So it's just this press con pa. I thought this was gonna be a compilation of other
like sad moments.
Oo, sad moments. Pero it's more than enough. Nadagdagan ko pa ba?
Ang sakit ko tuloy matutulog akong
This press con, the first time I watched it, parang I literally broke down. And then, syempre, ang galing natin kasi gabi na natin pinanood yun. So,
sobrang gabi na mga 12 na
matutulog na lang ako, umiiyak pa ako. It's just that you can see na yung compliment or whatever na sinasabi, it's backhanded compliments. Yung sasabihin nga yung I'm happy na there's a Filipino that can sound like a K-pop group. It's like, nakaka-disguise yung panlalait sa compliment.
Yung
But you
insult.
will have to be extra smart to know na it's not actually a compliment.
But they're very strong people. They're very strong. If I were in their situation and I know I've worked hard and I know I'm trying to portray like a different version of me, pero yung nakikita is like who I'm really not. I'm not a K-pop group. And why do you keep parang associating me with one? Parang masasaktan din ako. But they really handled it perfectly. And feeling ko kasi yung mga ganito, di ba dapat may yan?
May nice screen.
May briefing
ng questions.
Yes.
Maybe not. Remember, we went to one K-pop pa ngayon na
Oo.
press con.
May press con.
Parang the day before the concert lang may press con. And then we were there kasi fans din tayo.
Oo.
Pero hindi tayo nakapasok kasi limited people lang yung pinapasok. But there was this guy na parang he's part of the media press. And then he just asked us if we wanted to ask this group questions. On the spot lang naman yun. So probably parang ganito lang din. There are questions na hindi talaga planned before.
But then, we've done this parang one na parang online siya, na interview. Tapos, kahit online, they were, parang
May briefing.
may briefing. Tapos, on the spot, parang nagko-communicate sa Facebook. Okay, 30 na, commercial ba? Di ba? Parang gano'n. So, I don't know how na nakarating yung questions na yun. Pero, I'm not going to say na ang ganda, like, just because this is what they're achieving now. I will not say na parang they deserve it, na parang i-glorify natin yung pain, na without it, hindi natin ma-appreciate yung ngayon. But I feel like it was really unnecessary. There were so many questions na pwedeng tanongin sa kanila.
Yun nga, what Sejun said dito. Kasi syempre hindi pa trend, it's the start. They know naman na that's what people will think about them, di ba? And that's where prepared sila.
I feel they are
Kasi
prepared.
sabi niya, it's bago pa lang, hindi pa sanay mga Pilipino mismo. Yung standard nila, it's for the first time may ganito. Kaya nga it's new. Kaya nga it's not accepted kasi you're the first. After this, look, all these new groups coming out now, they did not receive this kind of treatment na. Kasi hindi na siya new. And na-receive na naman ng SB19 to kasi they were the first. Parang kakaiba ka pa. Weird, di ba? Parang ganun.
And also, yung kay Stell about wearing makeup, that was so parang absurd. You don't ask that in a press con. And as much as gusto ko parang mainis na lang, it's like, it's past. Tapos Stell doesn't even have to prove himself. You can see na he was really, syempre na-affect siya doon. Like, I can see like,
Hindi na siya nagsalita after.
hindi siya nagsalita. Tapos meron doon yung parang, kung ano naman, kulot naman.
Oh, wala
kung wala naman to siguro.
Kinuha lang
doon,
ni
diba?
Sejun yung mic.
Oo. The way na sinasalo nila each other, ang ganda tingnan.
Especially yung kay Justin, di ba sinasabi na parang siya lang magdadala ng group. And then he also pointed na si Stel, nagko-cover up na weakness nila. They play around sa questions na hindi nila actually binabato pabalik.
Oo.
They just accept it with grace. Parang in another way.
I think that's a good way to like counter. Like you don't attack the person na nagsasalita. You don't even somehow parang directly answer. Pero yung, alam mo yung kapag may isasagot sila, parang mapapawaw ka. Hindi nila masasagot balik.
Mahihiya ka
Like,
na lang.
what would you say ba? Ano ba yung dapat mong sagot sa, paano pa nila i-counter yung sabi ni Justin na they cover up each other's weaknesses. Parang wala ka naman sasagot because it's true. And also, what I notice about Justin, what I probably love about him the most, even in performances, he doesn't always take the spotlight.
Yeah.
Like, he's so contented being in the background. And I think walang mali dun. When it's his time to shine, he will do his best. Pero kapag hindi siya yung nasa camera, hindi siya yung he's like very...
Ewan ko, it's just... Ayaw lang siya magsalita kasi kung ako dito umiyak na naman.
Oo.
Pero si Justin, napapansin ko, he's very mature.
I said, Tina, don't look at me kasi...
Ayaw na. ano na talaga, bro. Si Justin is... Ayaw na talaga. Ayaw kasi umiyak.
Okay.
It's just... Every time that I talk about something, the people we know in real life na naman, you're gonna be watching this video.
Tapos
Pasensya na kayo, ha? Anyway, I just noticed na ang mature nila. I think that's what's shown in this video, yung maturity nila. Hindi sila nagpakita that they were offended or na-attack sila. What I wanted to say about Justin is he's very mature by the way he handled things. Minsan nga sabi nila, mas kuya pa siya, di ba? Past live videos as well. Siya yung pinaka-conscious sa kanilang lahat. He's always aware sa mga what they should be portraying or how they should
Present
themselves sa camera especially. And that's what I really admire about Justin kasi he's so aware of those things. Even at a young age pa lang siya youngest sa kanila.
He's very, socially aware.
He's so
Aware siya sa
socially
mga
aware.
social cues, like you can
That's
see
one
it.
of the pinaka-admirable things that I could ever say about a person is they're socially aware.
Yes, and it's very important talaga.
Very
Socially aware
important
ka, especially
talaga.
when you're in events. Like, alam mo yung hindi mo pinapakita pero observant ka. You know what's
very
going
observant.
on. Siguro, it's important na, I'm not saying this just because we're fans of SB19, but it's very important when we're around people. Siyempre, hindi natin maiiwasan na how people look on the outside na yun yung una natin mabibigyan ng comment. Pero aside from that, let's not parang stray away from the fact na yung character ng tao mas importante pa rin talaga.
And for me talaga, like, the least I would say about a person is yung how they look on the outside. I would never say there's something wrong with you physically kasi I just read this quote somewhere na parang if that person couldn't change that flaw in 20 seconds or less, then you shouldn't mention it at all. Our mom always tells us na if you're not gonna say anything
Nice.
beneficial or nice, then it's better to just, keep your mouth shut. Wala namang mahe-help.
Oo, tsaka sa SB19, to be honest, wala talagang not pleasing
Exactly.
sa kanila. I don't get where people are that kasi siguro sa kagustuhan nila sa SB19 to look like somebody else, to look like the people na fit sa standards nila. Kung nami-miss out na nila na hello, hindi nyo nakikita yung yung visuals nila. Like, do they have to like come up with all these videos, with all this new content para lang masabi mo na nag-i-improve sila? It's good na nag-i-improve sila. Pero from this point, parang I couldn't see any na i-attack sila visually.
Exactly. Kasi for me, yung ugly lang for me is legit the way you present yourself.
Yes.
The way yung character mo inside. Kasi mas nag-show talaga siya.
Ako, the first thing I look at a person, yes, na una ko nakikita yung mukha. Pero yung nagsistay, and mas na-attract ako on how they present themselves. Like, if nakita kong confident ka sa self mo, and parang ang cool. Ang cool mo when you're confident, when you know what you're doing. Sa video na to, it just showed us na the humble beginnings of SB19. Like, they weren't treated very nicely in the beginning. And now, of course, they're gaining more parang attention. You know, the weight of their victory, parang mafe-feel talaga natin. Kasi the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Now, we can taste how sweet their victory is. Like, kahit from afar, kahit fans lang tayo, we can feel it kasi we know where they started. We know where they began.
And it's not an easy thing.
It was not an easy path that they chose.
Lumakad with bubog sa paa.
Yes.
I just love how at the end of this interview, parang they were talking about their passion and that will overweigh everything else na itbato sa kanila. It will still be their passion and love for what they're doing that will push them forward and will make them continue to do what they're doing even if walang kasiguraduhan.
What I really, really admire about them is that they did not know the outcome of what they were working hard for. They did that because they just loved what they were doing, pero they did not really know what's the outcome, what could be the outcome. It was very risky, pero they just pushed through.
Yeah, and of course, seeing now na yung success and all the achievements na na-receive nila recently, especially with the release of the music video, na sila talaga yung nag-produce and it was all their ideas na nag-turn into reality. They just had to wait. We all just had to wait kasi may dadating at may dadating talaga na special. It's just so overwhelming na who would have thought?
Nagkaroon sila ng chance and opportunity to work on their own talaga. They were able to like
With an all-Filipino team.
they were able to like open many doors for Filipinos, and then nakita mo talaga yung talents pala combined. Parang world
It's
class.
just so satisfying.
We watched this just for the reason that we wanted to be reminded also of their past, and para mas ma-taste natin yung victory that they are achieving right now. They got over it already, and it really helped them reach where they are right now.
But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It was a stepping stone.
And it just made them stronger talaga.
Yes, they're very strong. They were strong there. We don't know what happened behind the scenes, but I know that they're strong people, and how much more now, diba? And I think that's what happens when you allow your experiences sa world na i-shape ka. Instead of it being your downfall, it becomes by your stepping stone. It's your perspective also, how you look at what the world is throwing at you.
Just
And
like yung sabi nga ni Taylor Swift, she made a castle out of all the bricks they threw at her. So yun lang. That's our
Yun lang.
thoughts and reaction to this video. We hope we made sense or
Yeah.
you guys can relate to kung ano man pinagsasabi namin dito.
So if you enjoyed this video, you can click on the thumbs up button, and also if you haven't been subscribed to us, then you can click on the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications bell so you'll be notified whenever we post our new videos, and you can follow us on social media. Links will be down below.
And we'll see you on our next video. Thank you for staying until this far. This was By the
By the
Graces. Bye!
See that